Welcome everybody. My name is James. I've been reselling on eBay for over 20 years. I sell over 2,000 items a month. So during this video, make sure you comment below on your favorite item sold. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that jive. And let's get to pulling some orders. What's up, kitties? All right. Well, it looks like eBay's finally back up. We are Thursday night, 7 p.m. eBay site crashed. Literally was totally down for the last, for about 45 minutes. Just nothing. You couldn't get nothing. He kept saying it was just the home page, and the rest of the site's okay, but there was nothing working on eBay. And since then, I still have no sales that came in. So it's been... Obviously, there's a reason for not having no sales, because... Anyway, I got 11 items to pull. Most of this was from earlier and people who paid from past, but got one new arrival, and that is this Cardinals hat, and it's stadium giveaway. If you don't know what stadium giveaways are, it's the items that are given away at baseball games for free for attendance and what have you. How can you tell if an item is a stadium giveaway? Usually it's going to have an advertisement on it because they're the ones who's helped paying for the merchandise. In this case, Busch Beer. And then a lot of the hats will have a certain 1 to 3 different, maybe even 4 different styles of tags on them, depending on your area, I guess. I know St. Louis area the most because I see those the most. But anyway, this sold for $11. I'm going to go ahead and get these items pulled and shipped because I don't know what's going to happen with my dad. I don't know if I'm going to have to run him to the hospital tonight, tomorrow. He says he don't want to go now. He'll let me know in the morning. He's just having a hard time breathing and stuff. So we'll see how he does overnight. So I'm starting to, not worried yet, but I don't know. So I'm just going to make sure I'm keep totally caught up with everything just in case an emergency happens. So we're going to pull these items and get them shipped. What you doing, girl? Somebody's behind me. Right, we got the Itsy Bitsy Spider-Man here. Hat sold for, took an offer for $5 since it's so small, and I've got 2 of them. So give him a little Christmas present for $5. How about that? All right, Songs of Stephen Foster vinyl sold for $5. All right, we got this Missouri Tigers Mizzou hat sold for $8. God, I'm having a hard fucking time. Toy 51. Toy 51. It's just, it's getting closer and closer as every month and year goes by. It's going to be closer and closer that my dad won't be here no more. So it's just difficult to think about when he's not feeling good. All right, we got this Cardinals hat sold for $7. All right, we got this Cardinals hat that sold for $7 also. And it looks like these two are going together. Are you ready for a late hat lot? Because they paid separately. Because they've sent offers. So it's probably that whole, you got to put the credit card in so they can't combine it. Which sucks ass. All right, next up. I wish one of these times this eBay site issue would wake somebody up who's in charge of the whole matter and would really put their foot down and make some changes to this website. Or I should say, stop the changes until they can get a site that can handle the changes. It's just so old dealing with all the problems, I don't know. But we've got this hat which is Stanford, and it sold for $6. I like it when it's easy. All right, we got this Miami Dolphins. Cool skull cap here. Took an offer for $6. When sales are slumming, you gotta take what you can get. So, boop. All right, we got the Wii controllers. This was part of the Honey Hole sessions. I don't remember what I paid for it. 4, 5, 6, somewhere in there, I think. Sold for $18. Here's another one of those women's clothes that are weirdly priced at the very beginning of its life and finally sold for $8. Oh man, it just shows you how much people can overpay paying for those prices people think they're worth. But yeah, $8. So that's the last time something is sold for me on eBay today. So that would be 5 o'clock my time, and it is 7:22. So 2.5 hours, nothing is sold, and I guess about 45 minutes to an hour of that eBay was crashed. And I had seen issues with it beforehand because my pictures started disappearing in my listings. So hopefully the site is rebooting now and there'll be good sales overnight. So that's the positive way of looking at it. The worst case scenario is the site's still screwed up, more screwed up than it was prior to it crashing. So we will see how it turns out. Hey, everybody. All right, it's Friday morning and a lot going on. Well, kind of. I had to take my dad to the hospital. Well, I had to call an ambulance last night for my dad around 7 o'clock. And they took him in. He couldn't walk or stand. He fell in the bathroom trying to get up off the toilet, and he put a gash in his arm. And so they took him in. I couldn't go back because he's got COVID. So he was positive for COVID. So, and that don't surprise me. It kind of felt like that's what it was going to be. So as of right now, we are at 10:30 a.m. So we're about 15 hours after he's been in the hospital, and he's still in the emergency room because they have no rooms to put him in. All of his vitals are good. So my sister's going to keep up on that today. So, because I know if they're stable and whatever, they're just going to send him home. So after I ship, I've got to get this house cleaned and scrubbed down and what have you. So I got to do that. Other than that, the mess on eBay is just weird. As you know, yesterday, the eBay site was down for about 45 minutes to an hour. And then even up before I went to bed last night, I only had 3 sales in about 4 hours time. I woke up this morning to only 18 orders. I did have one big order of 16 items in there, so that kind of helps that out. But what I've noticed here too is if you look at my days, and what I did last night before I went to bed, I hit my promoted and put it up for 25% just to see if I could get some traction, if you will, overnight in the promoted. Because here's what my numbers usually look like. Organic 10 sales yesterday, promoted 40, right? Before that, organic 13, promoted 35. So there's always a big gap difference. 11 organic, 50 promoted, right? So all my sales are mostly promoted items. There was a good day. That's what a normal day looks like when I have balance. But most days are unbalanced like this. Let me look, 7 and 47. So that always told me, man, that can't be right. So today, check out today. 1 promoted sold, 23 organic. Now take out the 16 in one order. That's still going to be an off number. It's still going to be 7 and 1, which is totally off even at that rate. So I did my search for adjustable baseball hats for Bets Match. I have nothing. My items are buried. They're nowhere. It's beyond ridiculous. In the top 200, I had 2 sponsored listings at the very bottom of the page. Literally the last 2 on the 200 page was my promoted listings. And I had them promoted at 25%. So I went ahead and knocked that back down today. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. So this tells me the whole issue is going on with eBay's got to be promoted. That promoted, whatever they're doing with the promoted. It's got to be just totally trashing this site. From my unprofessional opinion, anyway. But what do I know? All right, I got a couple of new arrivals. This one's part of that lot, Snap-on Tools shirt. And then we've got this Crystal Lift refills facial thing. Refill cartridge sold for $30. Or I took an offer for $25, I believe, on those. So we're going to get to shipping, get this stuff pulled, and get the house cleaning. My head is pounding today. My sinuses are all jacked up. So I might give myself a COVID test today and see how I am too. So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, let's get to pulling. All right, Latin piece here, 3 CD box set. Looks like a Christmas thing. Yep. This is an Hastings buyout CD too. Sold for $5.50. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Hat sold for $8. A guitar for Christmas. CD sold for $11. Panama City Beach surf style shirt sold for $8. I feel the rising force in the mountain steam. Cassette sold for $5.50. All right, we got a Mizzou cap here, sold for $7. All right, we got a Tammy Wynette, Just Tammy 8-track, sold for $5.50. Mama, your little girl fell. I met the wrong man, now I live in hell. I picked up a butcher knife and stabbed it through his heart. And now I'm spending my life behind these bars. I'm just making stuff up as I go. That's not really the lyrics. I wouldn't think so anyway. All right, we got the band Perry t-shirt took an offer for $6. All right, Illinois State Rifle Association hat. Been in the store for a while. Sold for $5.26. All right, this is pretty cool Miami Hurricanes hat. Sold for $10. All right, just sold the black one of this the other day. Dan Lewowski, the dude racing hat, sold for $10. All right, now we got a Stephen Curtis Chapman CD, and it's going to be the Record Club version. There it is. Took me a second to see it. Stephen Curtis Chapman Record Club version. CD sold for $5.50. All right, the Wright Brothers Easy Street sold for $7. Barbra Streisand, Wet. Now, Barbara, I'm very flattered that you opened up to me about this, but you're really not my type. Sorry. All right, sold for $5.50. Bad jokes, I know. St. Louis Cardinals American Needle hat sold for $6. All right, we got the Salt Life hat sold for $6. All right, St. Louis Cardinals hat sold for $7 going up to Canada. Are you ready for a lot? Yeah. All right, we're going to have 16 items here, and he spent a total of $130. So let's get into this. And it looks like you got a lot of items that have been sitting in the store for quite a while. So that's good. Next up, we got River of Gold, Sam's Town. And we have the Doe Run Company. The Falls Golf Course. All right, Southwestern Bell Telephone Softball in Little Rock, Arkansas, 1995 shirt. All right, we got the Missouri Lottery Summer Fun t-shirt. Got a Kyle Petty Racing tee. All right, we got a Route 66 nice distressed t-shirt. Columbia Flooring hat. Roger B. Wilson hat. A Funky Music tee. Central Bank of Missouri. Bob's Towing, Highland, Illinois. All right, Hawk Point Athletic Association hat. And we got a cool Boston, Mass t-shirt. And there was one I could not find, one t-shirt. So I'm gonna look a little bit more for that and get this packaged up. Morning shift is done, kiddies. Yeah. So tired.